and who this white?
I just had a...
Wait, you're a white man? I don't trust white men with red ties. Are you a white man? You either want sex, money, or clout. What do you want from me, white man? I don't like white men with red ties asking me these questions. It's gonna lead to sex.
Can I ask you one more?
It's gonna lead to sex, white man.
Stop it. Get some help.
What the did we just watch? I'm really confused because she is literally wearing a red tie whilst moaning about people who wear red ties. I'm confused here. And if this was the other way around, it would be called blackface. So is this not whiteface? Or is that not a thing? Probably isn't. I mean, you can look at the interviewer's face. I think that's how we all were reacting watching that, let alone being there actually conducting the interview with that psycho. But we can say that she is definitely sane. Everything's normal. There's no issues there at all.
Did you have fun today, kiddo? It was your first Pride Parade. That's amazing. We saw a lot of new things. Did you see anything that you have questions on? Those were different, huh? I don't think you've ever seen anything like that before.
Well, no fucking shit.
But you know, different isn't bad, right? It's actually really important that we have different things. Can you imagine if we only had one flavor of ice cream? That'd be real boring real fast. So those people were doing a type of adult dress up. And just like when you put on your dinosaur costume and that makes you feel good, when they put on those things, it makes them feel really good.
You want to know what's fat phobic? The photo booths. And here's why. Only one fat fits in here. We tried to both get in, and I got stuck.
I don't think you're gonna pick wrong.
You got this.
I've never really understood the word fatphobic. Isn't phobic like aligned with fear? I don't think that booth is scarier. Well, it might be. I probably would be too if I was at booth. I know we always go by one size fits all, but I think for these lot it must be one size fits most.
Do you like ball torture?
What?
Yeah, next question. You're done. Thanks.
Free speech, though.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, free speech. You made a fool of yourself. Next question. Thanks.
I am the masked mushroom. Do you support the legal use of psychedelics for religious reasons? Or is religious freedom only reserved for Christianity?
Okay. No, I don't. I don't support the recreational use of psychedelics. So.
Not for religious purposes.
What religion is that?
There's numerous religions throughout time that have used mushrooms for...
What the fuck is going on?
What the hell is going on at these conventions? I mean, fair play to Charlie. You know, he's got to go to these places. These are like universities where he's going to have a sophisticated adult conversation, dispute, whatever, and he's got to deal with that. What is going on in these places, man?
If I'm in this grass, surely that's okay, right?
No, because your crowd won't be.
Well, I can't control the crowd, right?
Right, but we can control where you are. And
Okay.
that's right now blocking traffic, and that's the one thing you can't do.
All right, well, I'm not blocking traffic, so.
You're responsible for the crowd as well. Yeah.
I don't believe I am.
That's not how it works.
Well, I mean, it kind of is, right? Because this is a public university, and I'm on public property.
They know what they're saying is a load of waffle and garbage. They just don't agree with what that man's saying and what he's doing, so they just want him gone for whatever reason they can think of.
So this is my little PSA to nurses. If a fat patient has reached out to a doctor in any form, email, phone, whatever, asking for an appointment or a referral, do not say, go to the emergency room or urgent care. Yes, we fully understand that we are practically dying, but I would rather die than go see urgent care or the emergency room. Why? Because I'm constantly dismissed and told that I'm fat, get over it, and go home. So I end up wasting time, money, and a lot of patience. So no, I will not go to the emergency room or urgent care. I'd rather be seen, please. And as I state over and over again in those calls, in those emails, I would rather die than be dismissed.
Jesus Christ.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Okay. Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have a...
Yes.
This woman, if I can say woman, has a degree in philosophy and a law degree. Just goes to show you that a university education means absolutely nothing these days.
I like your cape.
Thank you. It's a flag.
What's the flag?
Soviet flag.
Oh my gosh. I take it back.
You claimed that the reason that there are more transgender people now is because they are more confused. The hate crimes against transgender people are much higher than those against any other demographic. So is it not more likely that there are more transgender people now because...
Are there more hate crimes in the United States against transgender people or Jews?
I guess transgender, but I am not sure.
You are certainly not sure. That's right. It's the answer is Jews.
That could just be a numbers thing, though. Like if you're like,
it is a numbers thing, but you cited a numbers thing, so then I'm citing a different numbers thing.
0.1% of people in America are transgenders, and yeah, like 100% of them could be like affected by crime.
Is it not, though, more likely that people are identifying as transgender now because of a decrease in the percentage of hate crimes as opposed to previous decades?
The identification is part of the confusion because a man isn't a woman and a woman isn't a man. There is sexual difference. The sexes are not indistinguishable, they're not indiscernible, and there's a great confusion in our culture that men can be women, but they can't.
I like how these people always come to an argument saying they know and go off statistics, but when they're confronted with other statistics that don't co-align with their views and beliefs, they just ignore them. They don't want to know.
I went to Target to get some alcohol because it's Friday, but I don't have the money to pay for the alcohol. So guess what I did? I was just going to take it. I mean, it's free, right?
I disagree.
They put the prices on there, but I think that's just for like if you want to pay. It's not mandatory. I mean, if I did see something that I wanted to buy, like I could have, but I didn't want to. I just wanted the alcohol because I had other plans for the day. Tell me why these motherfuckers, I guess they were just on like patrol today because it's a Friday. It's starting to get hot outside. They know how to motherfuckers around the area, but I wasn't the only person stealing in there, and I could tell you I wasn't the only person stealing in there because when I walked up in that bitch, I saw two niggas stuffing chips down their pants, trying to be inconspicuous. A thief knows a thief. I see you. But I didn't do nothing about it. I'm like, oh, okay, my people up in here today.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
This is why a lot of stores are closing down because of this problem, you know? Me and my missus went to the shop the other day and they've even put flipping toothpaste behind glass now because people are trying to steal all that. It's crazy, man. And she had the audacity to just be like, yeah, well, prices of, you know, you don't have to pay. You can just take it. It's free, right? And then video it and upload it. That's how entitled and just delusional and grade A donut she is. So she's got her lashes, nails, piercings, a wig, but she can't afford booze. Figure that one out.
Hi, what is the non-binary version of a queen or a king? Am I a queen? Am I a king? Am I a key? Am I a quee? Or am I just your majesty?
You fucking donkey!
Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you. Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
Minimum income, so...
I'm gonna say at least 200.
200 grand?
You can be 30 years old and make 200 grand.
Oh my goodness. Take a guess at what percentage of men fit this criteria. 2%? Much lower. It's 0.049%.
All right, is this going on the TV?
Now then, let's ask that 0.049% of men what they look for in a woman. It's not her. It's not. She's going to be alone for a long time if she continues with that mentality.
Why do the majority of young women happen to be left-leaning woke liberals?
Because it benefits them to be that way. Conservatism is about personal responsibility and decision-making, and women culturally avoid responsibility like it's kryptonite. Any excuse to pass the blame off onto anybody else, that's what they do. Women, they just don't want to be accountable. They just want to be victims of the big bad man, of the big bad culture, and they just want to avoid personal responsibility.
Women of today have been kind of seeing in the news what the government is doing to women, and they disagree with that. And so I think we are considered woke liberals because we disagree with a lot of what the conservative party wants to do to women.
Let's be honest. Are you really going to listen to someone who looks like that? Because I'm not, really. The guy in the white hat was completely right, and a lot of things that are correct are not always listened to or heard. And this guy will get labelled everything under the sun for what he said.